Welcome back to part 4 of the Mustang rebuild. In today's video I want to go ahead and change out the driver's airbag and the knee airbag and also the SRS module, and hopefully the airbag light is off, and then we can go ahead and take it for a little test drive. Alright guys, the driver airbag replaced and knee airbag. Sorry I couldn't get the perfect shot of this, but it is replaced. Now we're going to move on to the SRS module. It should be under here. We're going to replace it and hopefully the airbag light will go off. Alright guys, so I'm a little concerned about how this vehicle is running. Let me show you guys something. Not sure if you guys can hear it. Yeah, something's not right. The whole car is shaking, and this doesn't seem right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to rescan everything and see what are the codes that are left on there. Alright guys, the module is installed. Now for the moment of truth, let's go ahead and start the car and see if the airbag light will turn off. Airbag light is right there. It's off. Alright, so the airbag light is off. I can go ahead and reassemble everything back here. Alright guys, so I'm going to set up the camera here on the tripod. I think it's a better view than I had it inside. Sorry if it's not the best view. It's I am by myself. I don't have a camera person, so I'll try to do my best to have the best view for you guys. Alrighty guys, everything is finally installed. Everything is back to OEM specs, and so now I want to go ahead and connect the scanner to it and see what's the problem with the check engine and the ABS light. Alright guys, so I did a quick erase on everything that was faulty here. The ABS had a couple codes. I had to delete them just to reset it because I did take the battery out to install the SRS module. So now I'm going to scroll down, and here is one code. Let's go ahead and look at it. I hadn't even read it. Car is making a whole bunch of different noises. No, that doesn't look like a big deal. I can probably just ignition on, engine off. Yes, yes. All right. Okay, so that's good now. Only thing I'm worried about is it does say that there's no more codes, but the check engine light is still on. I'm gonna start it and see if it's still running weird, then we'll see what's the next step. Yeah, I don't think that's normal, whatever it just did. Wow, that does not sound normal. Yeah, it does not sound good. Alright, check engine light went back on. Let's go ahead and see why is it on, because whatever it was just doing, that is not normal. Definitely not normal, the way it's like revving and stuff. Let's go key on, ignition off. Alright, so here are the three codes, and mass or volume, airflow, circuit, high input. I will go ahead and start doing some diagnostics here and there, probably off camera, because I mean, who knows how long this might take. It could take an hour, it could take a couple days, you know, never know. So because I tried deleting these codes, they still pop up again, and the car still runs very, very awkward, very weird. And maybe I'll take it out for a little test drive and see how it does on the road. But with the way that it's with the way that the RPMs are working and stuff, I mean, I can tell you guys right now, this thing is not going to run properly. I guess we'll see if I should take it out on the road or not, but I guess I will catch you guys when I find the problem. Alright guys, here I am 2 days later, after doing so much work, so much inspecting. I even bought a new map sensor. I bought a new like intake box. I bought a new filter. I checked all the wires. I mean, I did everything possible. It's still running the same way. And actually, I took it out for a little test drive. It is horrible. First gear, all the way to red line is good. Second gear, when I'm flooring it, it goes like to 5 RPMs and it just gets stuck there and it's like bouncing off the red line. It doesn't want to shift. So I personally couldn't figure this out. I had to take it to my local mechanic here. He's really good, and he told me, I was actually with him the whole time. We were checking all these wires. We made sure all the proper voltage is going through. Turns out my PCM module, I think it's called PCM module or ECU module, one of those two, it is bad. How in the world is it bad? No idea. I mean, you guys know how light this damage was. It was barely tapped. And I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. And I am very upset about this. But, you know, that's the thing about getting cars from the auction. Sometimes you get them cheap. You're like, shoot, this is awesome. Good deal. Then you start working on it and you find more and more and more problems, and it comes out to about the same as any other car would come out, you know, price wise obviously. But my conclusion to this, I tried to look for a PCM module, nothing, no used PCM modules. I went on eBay, I mean everywhere possible that has a used one. They didn't have this one exactly. It has to be exact same part number and stuff. So, as you guys know, I had to go to the dealership, or let me say stealership. They charged me, well, I hadn't been there yet, but I ordered it. I think it was $580 for the module, and it's gonna be $115 to reprogram it. So it is what it is. I don't have a choice. Hopefully that's the problem, because like I said, we did run a bunch of tests with the voltmeter, and some of these wires are good. Basically, we ran the blue wire is the main one that's getting the power to we found the blue wire here on the wire diagram, and the wire is not cut anywhere, because if it was, it would have no voltage. But from the wire to the wire, it's having perfect voltage. It doesn't go to the PCM module, so most likely that's the problem. And another bad news is, okay, the PCM module is whatever. I have no choice, right? Usually when you get these cars off the auction, they come with 2 keys. This one came with 1 key. Very interesting. Well, not interesting, but this happens quite often to these auction cars. I tried to reach out to the owner of this car. They never replied. So I have to have 2 keys to get the PCM module reprogrammed. That means I gotta buy a new key from the dealership. I gotta reprogram it as well. So from what it looks like, I'm about $1,000 in past my budget on this car, because I do have a budget on most of these cars, because I do buy them to resell them, and this is going to cost me $1,000 more, give or take. And I am crossing my fingers and really hoping that that's going to be the issue, and that'll fix the issue. It may fix the issue, it may not. So I am actually preparing myself to the issue not being fixed. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, you know. So I don't know if I will have this reprogramming process in this video or the next video. Obviously I won't be able to record at the dealership because they won't allow me to do it. So I will maybe in the next video have the results, and hopefully in the next video I can take it out for a test drive and have this baby up for sale. Hopefully. I really hope so. But this is it. The Mustang is almost done, and I am really hoping that in the next video it'll be completely done. I'm hoping this so bad. I guess we will see what happens. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Sorry for the background noise. It is raining outside, but it is a bummer that the ECU is bad. So I have to do it either way because there is no going back now. So be sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. I am very eager to find out what's going to happen to this Mustang. I'm sure you guys are eager also. If you guys like my channel, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram at Rebuild with Nick. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.